Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Teutonic Order Ironman campaign in European Universalis 4 with me, the Green Dragon. So yeah, I am sending my colonies to Kavana because Naskapi is so close to being finished that I don't think it's worth sending a colonist there. And we're just gonna go with this instead. Okay, you have more or less arrived, good, and we'll be transporting 2 troops from our finished colony to the one that needs some actual things. Obviously our manpower could be significantly better, but what you gonna do? We are, however, making a decent amount of bank, so 80 months, that's what it would take to get rid of the loans. 80 months. Apparently there isn't enough supply limit there. Okay, so we're parking in Neva instead, and using that as our base of operations while we're over here. The army could be... What? They're scared of me? No, they're just not a valid rival. So Poland, Lithuania, Sweden, or Tver? Probably Sweden, has to be Sweden, really. Sure, we'll go for them. Yeah, religious unity kind of fucks with things. Unfortunately. But hey, it's free embargo on, Sweden sure so won't hurt. Because it weakens their trade power in my nodes. Do I need to... Is there a breakpoint above 50? Doesn't look like it. Nobody cares then. Fuck it. Well, I will have a fort here which will guard everything up to here. Having one in Karelia or Kexholm would actually be a good thing as well, because it would help guard against Sweden. Oh, and look at what we have here. We have... Drumroll please, Siberian riches. Woot! Greatness will be had. Soldier peoples. Soldier peoples need to start swimming southward so that we can protect the colony. Yes. And you are still proceeding, however, slowly, which is good. Every bit of religious unity we can scrape out is a good thing. Oh, you fucker! Are you serious? In Canada? Please tell me you're a Protestant, bitch. Please tell me you're Protestant. You're Catholic. Fuck. Shit. That's not good. Caribbean first. We can always go to town on England later. Just wreck them. We don't have to actually own all of Canada. We don't have to try to own the whole of the New World. It's okay. It's okay. We don't need to. We can just chill about that, right? Wish there was an... Actually, there is an Inquisitor, but he's level 3, so there really isn't an Inquisitor, unfortunately. Oh well, we'll have to make do. Wow, that's a really cheap deck. But the second colonist would be good. Am I gonna go up to 3 colonies? For a little while. I think so, because we do need to lock down the Caribbean ASAP, and if we can get the Pope to recognize our claim to it, England should in theory stay out along with Portugal and Castile, and that would be a good thing. And we do have a decent settler chance here, so that's good. This still has natives. That won't do. Kill them. We're gonna be moving troops off of here momentarily, so they need to die. Thank you, goodbye. I can't afford it even though I want to. Right, and this does fuck with our cash money. That's why we're making so much bank, because of this. Okay. That's fair. That's fair enough. Okay. Unfair taxes. Right. Hmm. You know, fuck it. The gala dinner. Blah blah blah. Drink heavily. You know, sure. Let's go with it. This will eventually become a thing. Yeah, we're just gonna work our way through all that. It's gonna be fine. Hell, Naskapi might even be done by the time this is a thing. You don't have a colonial nation in there, do you? Important question, what's my relation with the Pope like? Okay. Separate peace, competing great power. We're gonna improve a bit more. As well as with Hungary, I think. I could ditch Cologne for owning someone like Scotland, and actually, if England is gonna become a problem nation, and it looks very much like they would, we might want to declare there. After we're done improving with Hungary. They don't have any friends, any guarantors. We can just have our way with them, which is perfectly fine. It's an interesting thought. And I might want to go to war with the English before they can finish making those theirs. You know? Yeah, that might be a thing we want to play for. Alta Gracia. What about Lithuania? They have friends. What about Tver? They have friends. What about Sweden? They're actually the easiest to go in through, because they have Tver and they have the Hansa, which is... If not... Okay. For some reason, the game decided to alt-tab out to the desktop. The video will probably be fucked up as a result. I will have to glue it back together with the YouTube editor, if I remember. Which is... I hate it when this happens. I mean... Like... Yeah, for some reason, sometimes EU4 decides to do that. I have no idea why even. But it does, and... Obviously I disapprove, but what can I do? Okay. Native aggressiveness. No Jason controlled. If I had... So yeah, that's why this is good, because they get more bonuses due to adjacency and stuff, and I can make use of that to make things happen here. Yeah, and that will... Naskapi will eventually take up, it's fine. It's fine. I could try to jump across to here somehow, once I have the colonial range. How far away are we currently? Not that far. We could go for it at one point. Yes. Owning the entire Caribbean at some point certainly wouldn't hurt our efforts, I would say. Of course, there is the central part of North America, which is has lots of natives we could go conquering as well. That's certainly something worth considering at some point. Really don't want to disband any troops if I can help it. Sure. Points is always good. Even if we're trading... Ooh. Let's bring that down a little bit. Because that's actually quite a lot. And you will arrive in about a month. Excellent. Much cross. Okay, that's done. I think our next bet is to... Well, first things first. Military, armies. Scotland. Scotland has 4,000 troops. Okay. We're gonna vassalize them and try to feed parts of England to them, I think. Gives military access. Conquest against Norway. Ah, shit, that's not good. That's actually gonna be a lot of expenses. Important question is how quickly is Naskapi actually growing? That is not exactly great. We will have to delay our war, I think, for a bit here. Yeah, unfortunately. But we kind of will have to, because obviously reasons and things. I'm just gonna cycle the missions again. Don't want to spread out too much. I want to focus on my Caribbean crap here. That is admittedly a lot of different, you know, colonies. Far too many. 35 per year, that's... yeah, that's a while, admittedly. This will put me deeper into debt, but I have to say that having Scotland now... Well, actually, here's an important question before we focus so much on that. England. No reserves, lots of mercs. He's at war with in two wars. Including with Burgundy, who will kick them on the mainland. You know, I'm willing to take one more loan in order to make this work. And 3 more, that's 8 in total, so we can add half of the cav, make a little stack like this, send as an expeditionary force of some kind to Scotland and take care of that business once we're good and ready. In about a year. There are colonial income for one thing, or colonial expenses go down. That kind of a thing. A little more than a year, really. Okay, Permian separatists. Yeah, it's those places. They don't okay. Belay that. We're about to have religious bullshit fire. Yeah, and I don't want to sell cores to the Livonians to dump it on them, actually, because that would kind of suck as well. For me. Let's improve, then send a gift and start the annexation, I think. And then we can go looking for a new vassal. once they're absorbed. And that will also help, since all of their crap is Catholic. Well, it will help us overcome the effects. We won't be able to stop them, obviously. Iconoclastic fury! During the Reformation, outbreaks of destruction of Catholic religious art occurred in various European countries. Okay. Yeah, we kind of have to put a stop to it with the way we are gonna be playing this. So yeah. Kind of can't be allowed. Okay. 26. Fuck. Yeah, so we have religious turmoil. Okay. So if we are force okay, 90%, that's what we need. We need to actually outright convert everyone. Lost the colonialism against England. Why? Because you abandoned it? Or lost it somehow? How? Why? I do not exactly understand, but okay. Yeah, this we can definitely do. Not possible to send the gifts due to running a deficit. Okay. Wow, that's a loud bike or car or whatever outside, but interesting, so we can't do that just yet. That's fine, the deficit will fix itself in a couple of months once we finish one of these 3 colonies, or 4 colonies. Okay. No. And fuck Sweden as well. Oh, they liked me doing that, huh? Holy crap, I won't need the gift then. Fair enough, we'll start the annexation as soon as we're able. Get this, you know, buddy of mine, so to speak, integrated. Get myself an extra cavalry and cannon, just like I would like to. Good things will happen as a result. This should go down, right? Because we now have, like, cores on that shit, right? Right. Yeesh. I could build a fort here. Or here, for example. Why so much all of a sudden? Ah, Arctic. Ah, shit, son, but if we're gonna be having this kind of religious crap, then we kind of need to have the forts ready. Especially in the worst places of the lot. Especially in the worst of the lot. Yeah, that will help, that's good. All I need is for the Pope to recognize my claim to this place, and as for actual stability, we'll use the Pope for that, I think, because he loves me. Sure, unified faith, sounds good, we'll work on that. Wow, that crap is sticking up like nobody's business, huh? I'm gonna have the time for... well, Portugal lost there, apparently. Okay, let's gather there for some shippy ships. You fracking serious? I might have to take another loan here. Don't care about your bloody trade power. I need to stretch the budget. What the frack can I do here? Really? Who are you fighting? East Frisia, Pomerania, Trier. Great, at least not Sweden isn't part of it, so you might survive for a bit longer. Who would I rather eat, Sweden or England? I want to say England, but it really should be Sweden I kill. It really should be Sweden. Okay, we get the Counter-Reformation. For like ever. Yes, it brings a lot of things up in cost in small ways, but we could really use this crap. Okay, that is done. We can start annexation. Yeah, with the Counter-Reformation we can fix this. Because the extra missionaries and the extra missionary strength is gonna go damn long ways, in all honesty. How bad? 90%. Yeah, free nation. It's cute that you think that that is gonna happen, but no. No, buddy, I don't think so. No. Excellent. Naskapi is now actually functional as a colony. That means we are actually capable of making money again. Repay one of the crappy loans. And we have actually gone deeper into debt again. That isn't particularly great. %23 chance. I'm gonna start converting the stuff here. Why, you ask? Because once I do convert it, that will really bring the unrest down. Cause, you know, intolerance, and which will flip to tolerance and stuff like that. 28 months. Ouch. Best get started then. Best get started. And you are happily building your castle, which will help a lot, I expect. What about you? How close are you to accepting? Difference in government, right? Right, you consider yourself a kingdom. And you are allied to Denmark. God damn it! Fuck you, game! Seriously, fuck you. Stability costs so much right now. What is it with these crappy events? The state is doing well when it isn't. Let's fuck the state over. Cotton, eh? That's cause annex subjects, right? That's why we are annexing slowly. Same religion, same cultural group. Oh yeah, that does certainly go ways, doesn't it? Ooh, tobacco. Nice. 45, 30% chance. Very sexy. Very sexy indeed. We'll just work on that then. We'll just work on that. Would in theory have a lot more army, but I don't really have the reserves to justify that. We do have a lot of territory, but a lot of it is pretty autonomous territory, which kind of does play a role, unfortunately. How about Prestigi? Some of these are actually relatively cool, mostly because of recent uprisings. So why don't we taunch the ball, as it were, and piss them off some? Since, you know, we can't have them being all peaceful and shit. No, we're just gonna decrease that. Yeah, well, fuck new mark. That can go up, sure. Okay, thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where maybe or maybe not we will or will not have a war, so see you then.